Hey, everybody. Get in here. Let's get tipsy. I am hoping that you are ready to get tipsy with me today, y'all. I'm going to give you some time to get in here, um, comment, and say hey, check me out. Say hey when you get in so I can see you. Now we'll go ahead and get started. I am going to all right, now y'all can see me. All right, everybody, are y'all in here? I'm seeing a few faces, few spaces. Hey, everyone. Okay, all right. So let's get started. Let's get tipsy. I am so excited that you are joining me today. For those that don't know me, I am Everly Alexander, and I am the CEO and the founder of the Good Resume Project. And I'll tell you a little bit about what we do, why we do what we do, and really all this platform is for. So before we get into it, um, we're going to talk about Tipsy Tuesday. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about Tipsy Tuesday, why I even decided to start with Tipsy Tuesday, why it even came into my frame of mind. Really, I'm just really excited to share a lot of the resources and tools to help you navigate your career. So I've started Tipsy Tuesday to give you career industry tips, resources, share stories that will hopefully help you navigate your own career. Um, a lot of people come into my DMs all the time to ask me questions about like how to get into a certain field, how to avoid career burnout, how to frame their resumes, different job search strategies, how to get corporate sponsors, how to navigate contracts, just anything that you can think of. Those are the questions that I get. And I thought, well, what better way to navigate some of these questions by creating a platform. So, hence Tipsy Tuesday, y'all. Okay. So, whatever you got, grab your lemonade, your tea. I don't know if somebody's drinking today, but it's nighttime for somebody somewhere. But here in the U.S. in the East, it's 12 o'clock. So grab what you can, sit back. We're gonna get into some of the things of what we're going to talk about on Tipsy Tuesdays, when it's going to be, how it's going to be set up, just the whole shebang. All right. So um, let me tell you about myself for those who are coming in. I am Everly Alexander, and on my channel, on my platform, what I love to help people do is level up. Like that's the biggest thing that I do for anybody in my personal life, anybody in their professional life. I want to help you get to the next level. And so, with the Good Resume Project, that's what we do. The people that come to us, the clients that come to us, we are framing their career documents to help them get to the next phase, next level in their career. And maybe they're making a career transition. Maybe they're going for a leadership position and they don't know how to do it. I get a lot of people that are ready to make a transition or make a career change, or they want to jump into the tech industry altogether. So that's one of the ways that the Good Resume Project helps. Another way is that, did y'all know we was a nonprofit? Did you know? Okay. Now, if you didn't know, we are a nonprofit out here in these streets of Atlanta. Okay. We are giving back to the community and we are supporting the community from a holistic standpoint. We are addressing food insecurities, we're addressing job insecurities, And we're setting these people up for success. And these are people that may look like you and me, regular people, but sometimes they go home and they don't have a home to go to. They sleep in their car, or they're in a shelter somewhere. Most recently, we were so honored and so privileged to partner with the CEO of Whole Life Healing Center to do a workshop for domestic violence survivors, to get them from the shelter and into a home of their own. So it is the good that we're doing in the community. It's not just about the resumes. It's not just about the career documents. It's not just about updating your LinkedIn profile. It's the help that we are providing in the communities. And so that is the gist of the Good Resume Project. But now, Tipsy Tuesday is going to be a little different, okay? We're getting people in here. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Stephanie. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Evelyn. I see you, girl. We have people. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me just get it out. Let me get it out. We have industry experts, y'all. We have industry experts over the next few months for the rest of the year. Let me tell you how God has been working. He has been blessing the Good Resume Project, blessing our community outreach. But on Tipsy Tuesday, he's also been blessing us with getting us a full lineup of industry experts to talk about a variety of things. And they're going to be talking about all the things that you may find interesting. So let's go into it. So, for instance, we've got someone coming to talk about jumping into an alternative career lifestyle, transitioning into work outside of the U.S. So if you're in the U.S. and you've been thinking about, well, I want to work outside of the U.S. Maybe I want to go to Mexico. Maybe I want to work remotely in Dubai, or maybe I really want to just pick up and leave the U.S. and move somewhere else. We've got tips from an industry expert that's going to give you all the tools and resources about how she went about doing that, how she's now doing, how successful she is, and just kind of ridding fear, because I feel like a lot of people they let fear lead them. And so we are just crushing fear. We're not having a limited mindset. We're living in a limitless mindset so we can go to the next levels. We're going to talk about how to navigate toxic work environments. And it's not what you think, right? We'll give you some tips about, about how to navigate it, but we're going to put our spin on it, our tipsy spin on it, so you can hear from the experts on how to. If you have to be in it, here is how you navigate it. If you want to leave, this is what you can do to prepare to leave, right? One of the biggest things that I've been seeing lately in my DMs, in my emails, all over LinkedIn, is people really want to get into the tech industry. And that could be through project management. That could be through going from one end of the spectrum to trying to get into Google. Some people want to go into organizational technology. They want to go into fintech, which is finance technology. Some people are already in the tech world and they want to know how they climb the ladder. So we have a tech expert coming to talk about that with 20 years of tech experience, to talk about how you can get into the tech space. What are some of the things that employers are looking for, as that person that's coming to speak to us, he hires individuals in the tech space. And so he'll talk about some of the things that he looks for when he hires, what he would recommend the first step you do or first step you take in order to get into the tech world. And also, we got to talk about our entrepreneurial aspects. I got to get my words out, y'all. But so many people have decided to take the journey into entrepreneurship. And that can be number one, it could be a scary thing. One of my friends said it's ghetto, but it is also a beauty in the journey of just betting on yourself and knowing that you have the skills capable to launch your own, whatever that is, your own small business, your own corporation, your own nonprofit, um, all of that. So that's going to be a two-part series, y'all. We're going to talk about with some good people who decided to bet on themselves, who are taking their particular industry by storm, who are making waves, who are hitting the ground running. And we're going to talk about their stories, different ways if you decide you want to go into entrepreneurship, different ways that you can do that too. And if you follow me on LinkedIn, and if you follow my Facebook page under the Good Resume Project, you may have seen some posts about shooting your shot. Now, this is my personal favorite just because I'm all about shooting your shot, right? A closed mouth just does not get fed. I know y'all heard that. I know somebody chime in and tell me if you heard that before. Does a closed mouth get fed? Because I know that it doesn't. You keep your mouth closed, nothing will come into it, okay? Nothing will fill your life, nothing will grow you. So we are talking about shooting your shot. What I love to see on LinkedIn are people putting out these posts about what they're looking for. They're open to work. Their open to work banner is open. They're looking for like a job as a recruiter, as a project manager. They just graduated from college, and they want to know who gonna hire me. Right? Because I've been looking, I put my resume out there, I have updated my LinkedIn profile, and I am getting crickets, right? And so we are going to talk about shooting your shot, the best way to shoot your shot. Okay, LinkedIn user, I don't know who you are. We're going to drop these gems. we're going to make sure you know how to navigate your market, your scene, because one of the biggest things is networking. A lot of people are scared to do it because of fear. I'll admit, back in my career, I was scared to network. I was scared to shoot my shot. I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say something. Now, look, let me put my hair behind my ear. I don't close my mouth. I open it up, and so much more has come to me. So many more opportunities have come my way. I advocate for myself. And so we're going to talk through all of that in this series as well. And of course, resume advice. I mean, I'm a resume expert, and I've got great people on my team. Hopefully, one of my team members is here, Sheldon. Maybe make a comment if you like, if you hear Sheldon. But him and I are going to talk about framing your resume, getting your LinkedIn up to par, giving you different techniques on how to get seen better by employers, right? Navigating those applicant tracking systems, making sure that when you put your information out there, your application is pulling up to the top. And so we are going to get into all of that. And of course, last but not least, all right, and these are going to be in different orders. So just bear with me. I'm just telling you what the first half of the series. Did you hear me? First half. We got a second half, but the first half, okay, we already got planned out to the end of the year. All right. We're going to talk about navigating mental health and anxiety. If you follow some of my posts, you know that is just near and dear to me. If you know me, you know I have my own struggles, my own challenges, should I say, because we're not struggling over here. My own challenges with mental health, depression, anxiety, and what I am in a space of doing is changing the narrative, changing the way that looks, changing its face. And so I have an industry expert coming to talk about how we can do that better. So now, I gave y'all some tips, right? I gave y'all not some tips, just an idea, quick little run through. It's like a peekaboo, like one of these numbers here. I gave you a little peekaboo, but we are getting started in 2 weeks. All right, the 9th of August. Mark your calendars, okay? I don't see nobody writing. I don't see anything. Nobody typing. All right, the 9th of August is where we're going to start. And then we'll do it bi-weekly. Tipsy Tuesdays will be bi-weekly, okay? Right until the end of the year. I'll provide a schedule on the Good Resume Project website, and that's www.goodresumeproject.com. You'll have the schedule there just for the episodes that you want to tune into. I hope you tune into all of them, but I get it. People are busy. And then also too, just because we're live doesn't mean it's going away. So it's going to stay on the platforms. The platforms that it'll be on will be LinkedIn. It'll be Facebook. We've got a YouTube channel, y'all. So, get on my YouTube channel. Okay. Now I'm going to put it in the chat. So you'll know exactly where to go when it's time to look for some of these videos. Evelyn, yay! Happy birthday, girl! Happy early birthday. Okay. I see a few people I've used to work with here. All right. So now let me talk to you about my tipsy partners. Okay, because you cannot get tipsy without somebody with you, right? Okay. Now, if you want to get tipsy by yourself, you can. That's your business. I like to be a social tipsy person. Okay. So I have partners with me. So let me go ahead and show you a little bit about who's coming to the platform. I want to get my face out of here so y'all can see them real clear. Here are my platform. Look at these. First of all, look at the beautiful pictures. Can we just take a moment? Can we take a moment to look at the beautiful pictures? All this beautiful melanin, all this beautiful, these beautiful resources, these minds full with tips, full with knowledge, and they are ready to share it with you. So we've got Miss Stephanie Jackson. She's going to partner with me in talking about overcoming mental health and anxiety, her struggles, her challenges, her story. We're really going to tie together and really support people, and really talk about what that looks like in the workplace too, because some people have, or a lot of people have anxiety about going to work, or being in that toxic work environment is giving them depression. It's giving them anxiety. It's causing them to lose their confidence, maybe that they once had. So she's going to be talking about it all with me, getting into some of that good stuff. We've got Ebony Lawson. Now, I'm a little biased because she's my sister. Now, if you know me, you know I have a twin. That's my twin. That is my twin. And what I love about my twin is that she has her own business. She is what we call a virtual nomad, or she calls herself a virtual nomad. And she has left the country. She is doing it for herself, y'all. She is out there making her job work, making, signing new contracts, negotiating deals, has a full load of clients, and she has so much to offer. As you notice, her title is Love and Authenticity Expert. She's also a public speaker. My sister's preparing for a TED Talk. So one thing about her is you're going to have to Google her, okay? Ebony Lawson. You're going to have to Google her. All right. She's got a slew of things, and I'm just honored that she would be on my platform. Even though she's my sister, she's busy. She's busy. We can all one day hope to be like her. That's my goals. Anywho, she's going to come in and navigate these waters with me as well. And then I got my tech industry expert. All right. Here's my other biasness. That's my husband. Now you can't do these lives with the people that are already in your village. Then who you gonna do it with, right? The reason I am promoting my village is because I have so many people around me that have a wealth of knowledge. And sometimes we sit at tables and we have, bountiful conversations about all topics, any topics, from the craziest to the most intellectual conversation. My people around me are starting businesses. They are at the top in their career at very young ages. They are navigating these waters very successfully. They're very progressive, and um, I like to share them with people. And so that's why you see I got two family members now. Everybody else, they know me. We know each other personally. But my husband is a tech industry expert. He and I, we have conversations about how people can get into the tech industry. One of the things I asked him the other day was, I keep getting a lot of people who want to go into project management. How can they do that? I get a lot of people who want to be a scrum master and they never had any experience. How can they do that? And he's just, he filled me with a lot of information. I said, you know what? I want you to come to Tipsy Tuesdays. I want you to be a part of this. He said, okay, babe, whatever you need, I got you. So he's coming in. He has 20 years of experience. My husband's background ranged from working at NASA to now working in the banking industry as a senior scrum master who's over multiple projects, multiple teams of 40 and up. And so he's going to be able to help us navigate them. Then I've got my girl Sierra Reed, beautiful, beautiful individual. She's going to talk about, she's going to be a part of our 2-part series on betting on yourself, because Sierra has recently decided to let me clear my throat, let go and move away from being a director of a podcast, a national podcast organization, to launching her own, being and doing her own thing, betting on herself, taking the initiative. So she's going to be talking about her story. She's going to be letting you know how and what made her decide, okay, I want to create a space for people that look like me, that's in the media. I want to create a space for people who think like me. So Sierra and I are going to have a really good conversation. And then, of course, I've got 2 more people. Okay, now we just went through 4. Here are the other 2, and there's going to be more coming up. But all right, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if Sheldon is on, but Sheldon is a part of the Good Resume team. And Sheldon and I have been working together over the last few months to create some bomb-ass resumes, some bomb-ass LinkedIn documents. These people are getting jobs because of the work that we do. And I'm so excited for him to come on here and talk about the framings of how to get seen from your resume, how to get seen from your LinkedIn, how to get seen from just those career documents, and kind of put yourself in a particular position for employers to say, I want you. That's where Sheldon is going to come into place. And so I'm so excited. He has been such a blessing to me, the Good Resume Project, and to Community Outreach and Advocacy Corporation, just helping with a lot of the avenues that we were deciding to go. He's great at putting the resources together and telling me, hey, maybe we should try it this way. Have you ever thought about this? Great sounding board. I love it. I love it. I love it. I couldn't be blessed. I couldn't be more blessed to have him join us. And then last but not least, the CEO of Whole Life Healing Center, Miss Mia Han. This woman right here, y'all, I cannot wait for you all, number one, to hear her story. She has such a phenomenal story. She is the true definition of overcoming, right? This woman has started a nonprofit for domestic violence survivors. And she started it while she was in the domestic violence shelter herself. And so to see where she once was to where she's going, or where she is now, to signing major deals, partnering with celebrities, I am just in awe of her expertise and her level of resourcefulness and her level of push through, because you have to have a certain energy to kind of push through a lot of the challenges in your life. So listen, I know this lineup. I hope you like the lineup. I hope you like what we have to bring. Like I said, this is just the first part of our series, right? We got 2 parts, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, I am shamelessly going to plug in this link. So, I don't know if everybody can see the link. I'll put it in the chat under I put it in the chat, but it's for people who want to sign up to become a Tipsy partner. Let me get my face back on the screen. Okay. So we are not only, I'm not just picking, my friends and my family and the people that I've come in contact. I want to hear from you. I know that there are a lot of people out here who have a certain level of knowledge, a certain level of expertise. You like to help, you like to give back, you don't mind getting on camera, you have something that you want to talk about, and I want to create this platform for someone like you. So if you're interested, I've put the link in the chat, and if it's not in the chat for some of these platforms, because like I said, we're streaming the 3 platforms right now, I'll make sure to get it out there on some of my posts so you can see. But I want to chat with you. I want to see what you're working with. I want to see, I want to hear what you feel like you have to provide, because I definitely want to get you on the calendar for season 2. Because season 1, honey, is going to be a wrap at the end of the year. We're doing it. So I am first of all, I'm so excited. Thank you for joining my live, I'm not going to say my very first live, but I'm trying to get the hang of these things. But our very first Tipsy Tuesday, I wanted to set the precedent. I wanted to tell you what we're going to get into. I wanted to tell you how we're going to have a good old time. It's not going to be stiff, and we're not going to do that. We're going to laugh. Some people may cry, but it's going to be a blessing. It's meant to help you. It's meant to help you level up. I purposely call myself the level up queen because I love to align resources, and I love to help people get to the next level of their lives. Once again, that is what we are all about. So check out my platforms. We are on Facebook at The Good Resume Project, or you can say at Evalye, EVALYE on Facebook. Those are 2. And then here on LinkedIn, obviously, you know where to find me, Evalye Alexander. You can find us on YouTube at The Good Resume Project. If you can't find it, DM me, let me know. I'm also going to put it in my chats as well. And y'all, I got a TikTok account. Okay. I got a TikTok account, and I say that like that because I've never had one, but I'm trying to put more videos up there. So you'll see some TikToks, you'll see some Instagram reels, but all will drive you to these 3 places where we'll do our lives every 2 weeks. So with that being said, thank you once again. Don't forget to check out the link if you feel like you've got something to say, if you feel like you're an industry expert, and you want to get on Tipsy Tuesdays with me. Check the link out. And I'm loving the comments. I'm loving that the lineup is amazing. I'm loving that y'all are excited. So y'all have a good one. Peace.